Yo, Tony D here with a mega micro review. Got some Marvel books here, man. Let's check it out. Starting with Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue 12. McKay's doing a good job of writing. Carbone, the artwork's good in there. David Pittori, the cover work, he's getting better and better. You know, this is almost, I just noticed this. Is this an homage to the Amazing Spider-Man cover with the Hobgoblin? I don't know. It's not real direct, but I just noticed that, you know, you're ripping someone in half. But anyways, let's get into the review. So we're starting a new arc. This will feature the Wrecker, the one and only from Thor's world. So it's interesting. I do love, you still have the team with the soldier, the vampire, the other vampire. I believe 8 Ball's still around. So it's kind of a mini team book. So if you're in the team books with some like, D type characters like 8 Ball, I dig stuff like that. Bringing stuff like that into the fold. I think it's interesting. You can't have all the heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? So man, I'll take what I can get. So he's talking to his therapist. You know, this is setting up what's going on with the Wrecker. McKay does a really good job of artfully describing the inner turmoil. I'm calling it inner turmoil, but always the trauma and conflict that Moon Knight has. So the Wrecker, he's coming for help, and this is what I'm talking about. He's having a conflict of whether he should or shouldn't help him. And the Wrecker, pretty much to, you know, keep it brief, just says, hey, we're cut from the same cloth. And that's why you're going to help me. And, you know, that's why Moon Knight's doing what he's going to do here. I do like how he goes to a therapist. You have a superhero that takes on like mega, like adversaries, drama, all kinds of stuff. And he goes to a therapist. I think that's cool. So shout out to the therapist. So what we find out is there's ghosts haunting the Wrecker. And they are like really giving it to him, man. Like he can't do anything. He can't fight back. He can't touch him. However, he did have some success with the crowbar. It is enchanted. So there's that piece of the puzzle. So Moon Knight gets ready. They're going to get these ghosts to attack, and that's pretty much what it's setting up. It's, you know, it's the setup story for this arc. And of course his crew ain't gonna help him. That's just the way that is. But he's at his wit's end. And, you know, they come at night. So Spectre, he gears up. So this is like I don't know what you would call it, like a ritualistic type armoring up. I've never seen this. If you see anything like that, shout out. I'd like to check that out. And so the ghosts come, and the author does an excellent job with like narrating the details about the attack of the ghost, and Spectre describing really what's going on and how he is going to approach the problem. Yeah. So really, getting help has just made the ghost even angrier, and they can attack, they can touch the living. And so fast thinking on his feet, you know, he comes up with a way to combat, you know, the ghosts. And it's a combination of the crowbar and what he's got going on with his, I don't know if it's the suit or just, you know, enchantment. It's that metaphysical stuff. That's always layered in a Moon Knight type arc. I can appreciate it. You know, and that's the Midnight Mission. I totally dig that whole stuff. Like I said, if you're into like mini team books, this one's really good. There's a lot of, and you know, McKay does a lot of development with these characters and their relationship with Moon Knight. It really brings a different flavor to a Moon Knight book. So you're getting a reveal here. They chase him off, and you do get a surprise reveal Layla, the Scarlet Scarab. I believe she was in the series, the Disney series, I think. I really, another video, right? But decent reveal. And this really sets up for some narration that could get deep in the next issues. It's the gist of it is these are people that the Wrecker has killed. I would think directly or indirectly through just fighting. And now you're going to get to an interesting conflict of morals with, I mean, it's laid out, right? Like, if you help them, is there redemption? There's a lot of stuff layered in here. I think it's going to be cool. So Moon Knight it's an automatic for me. If you're an automatic Moon Knight, you know what I'm talking about. As far as a casual reader, I don't know, man. I really don't know if this would be something to jump on. Possibly a good trade paperback. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of middle of the road, I would think. But for being an automatic Moon Knight fan, I like it. It's solid with me. So, our boy Wolverine. What's going on with Wolverine here? The Claw Father. I thought that was kind of goofy, but hey, what are you going to do? So, Coccolo, totally dig his artwork. Ahmed, he's hit and miss with me on the writing, but let's concentrate on this right here. So, Mastermind has screwed with Wolverine's mind. He really put him through the ringer, and there's like some healing going on from that. It was pretty traumatic, man. I mean, you would have to read that to really understand what was going on. And it really revealed Mastermind being a lot more powerful than what he used to be. So Wolverine's like licking his wounds. Nightcrawler, the relationship's there. Comes to console his buddy. So he gets a call from a gangster. And they're calling in a favor. So Wolverine, honor bound, like always. He goes to see what's up. And that's your Donna Angelina. Nah, man, I ain't gonna try it. He's coming to see what's going on. It's really your typical type of mob type stuff where she wants to create peace with another family. However, to do that, she needs to have a made man, or it has to be the leader of the family, but they're going to have to fight through people to get this finalized. That's the gist of it. So with Wolverine, he can heal, and she turns control of the mob over to her or to him and to do his thing. This is really flat for me. I mean, it really is a filler issue. I would say, I don't know, if you're in the mob books, you might like this, but it got kind of surface level goofy for me. You know, it didn't resonate. I don't even know, like, I mean, I'm a hardcore Wolverine fan, and that's why I get it. I mean, you can make your own mind up just with, you know, the snippets. It's just really him, like, getting to the made man or the leader of the other family and signing it. I mean, dude, this micro review is micro. So yeah, he gets it done. They drink to it. He takes off. Favor paid. I mean, it's like really flat. I don't even know. Yeah, I think, man, just hardcore Wolverine fans, if you're on automatic, you're probably the only one that's going to get this. You know, and I'm not saying anything bad about Ahmed. The artwork definitely is the high point. I'll give it that. But, you know, let's keep moving on to some X-Men. That'll always brighten your day. Totally Marquez. Love his cover. I don't think he's doing, Vecchio's doing the artwork. Simone. Gail Simone is doing the writing. It's hit and miss with me on this title. I do like the outliers, but in this specific issue, you get more knowledge of this prison that she's running, and I thought this was really interesting. They got Monet in there, and she's like super powerful, but it was kind of odd to me. But it works, you know what I'm saying? They have some back and forth, they banter, and I think Monet really gets a point across about how inmate X is going to be waking up. Like, that's very, like, Simone is really building some tension there, and I like it. So you get that, and you get more. This book is very heavy into family building. It's very heavy with relationship development with the outliers and the X-Men. It's if you're into stuff like that, you'll really enjoy this book where there's family development. It can't always be about fighting. You know what I mean? It's even a real heartfelt moment where Rogue makes an offer to, a lot of people could probably learn from this, where she makes an offer like, hey, if you want help with your speech problem, it's available. And if you want to do it, we'll let you choose. Like, there's a lot of maturity in that. I mean, what I'm saying is that's really like a life lesson. Like, if we would be more like that, I don't know, man. Hats off to Gail for that piece there. It hit me. It really did. You get, in this issue, you do get a little more background on, oh, dude, I totally like, on Ransom, on some of his family. He has a family member here. I don't know if that's like, I really want to get that one right. I don't know if it's his cousin or brother. Well, they're related. All right, man, let's just go with that. So he's in this group. We really don't know what they are, but it doesn't sound any good. It's like, it's an anti-mutant group. We'll leave it at that. Like, really your typical mutant haters type group. And he calls out to Ransom for help, and as they're going through this ritual, they decide to go help. So they use Remy's crystal eye, which is an interesting aspect in this book. That, I think that's going to develop into a huger story, but we'll go from there. You get more insight to how his family abandoned him for the way he was, and he wants to go help him. So he's going through this ritual, and he passes, and yeah, they go, like, it's really just a setup for, I think, really this anti-mutant group. Oh, this is interesting. They go to this town where they're at, and they run into them, and they find out these, like, they're powered up somehow. So that's real interesting. That's what I call a hook. Like, I'll come back to find out the answers to that, which is really cool. That, you know, comics should give you that sense of, I can't wait to see what's next. And I had that feeling. I do like his power, how it's illustrated. It's good stuff. He got a cool costume too, with the mask. I dig that. So yeah, they're finding out, hey, these guys, something's not up. So we're going to, you know, I'm sure later on we're going to find out what's going on with this anti-mutant group. Oh, and also you get a peek into what happened to Ruckus when he was young. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty traumatic. It's where his powers activate. And then, this is the big reveal, his father shows up. So that's an interesting reveal there. So Uncanny X-Men, I'm automatic on X-Men, and this is a good read. You know, you have your outliers, kind of has a New Mutant flavor to it, but I always like New Mutants when they come around. But yeah, man, if you like the X-Men, you should be reading this. A lot of development. And remember, one of them is going to be the bringer of the end of the world. So that's still out there. I like that. That's a good hook to have. Boom, Ghost Rider 2099. When these came out, I was in Iceland in the military, and my access to comics were almost zero. The only 2099 title available was Spider-Man. Go figure. But man, Bachalo, man, he like the artwork in here. Like, I won't do a mini review. We'll just get some taste of this right here. But the artwork alone, man, you got to get it. Love the quotes. Like, you have like a real artsy one there that you got, I just want to destroy everything, Johnny Rotten. But when these came out, it was an interesting ride, really. I really think they were onto something, and it survived the test of time. I don't know about the current Ghost Rider being like a computer virus or, you know, but whatever. But I mean, man, look at that. That's freaking awesome. If you're into different than artwork that is just badass, this is actually, I think this cost me like $12. My comic shop online had it listed as a very fine plus, which I really didn't care, man. I just wanted it. It was about $12. Totally worth it for me. Great to have for the collection, but man, we'll just take in this artwork. You know, they always keep trying to bring back all the 2099 universe books. The Spider-Man one does well. I just wish they would, yeah, check that out. You got some stuff. I just wish, I don't know, man. Yeah, there's a cyberspace. I wish they would find a way, man, just to, I don't know, man. Like, this right here is like a home run for me, man, especially in the art department. Sometimes that's all you need is the art. I love the feel of this paper, too. Like, kind of miss it. It's a little nostalgia, you know. Yeah, I like this. If anything, man, get it for the artwork. I'm telling you, it is fantastic. Yeah. I mean, you can just sit here and get lost in it. It's like really dynamic. Like, check that out. Yeah. I mean, it's Ghost Rider is Ghost Rider. Oh, yeah. That looks like we've already seen that. That's not a bad thing, but that's kind of interesting. Let's do some checking, man. You just hanging out with me. Yeah, like right there, it kind of looks like, normally I wouldn't catch something like that. Yeah, like, but I wonder if that's the same. Nah, I don't. He's got his mouth open. It wouldn't matter anyways. You know what I mean? Awesomeness is awesomeness. Yeah, man, they trying to shoot Ghost Rider 2099. Ain't happening, son. Oh, wow. Totally love this ending right here. If you got to end a book with badassery, bam, it was done. Yeah, man, just some little samplings. Hopefully it provided some entertainment or information, and get that.